to every single one of these games. The first game, we got Mira Mesa versus Christian. Mira Mesa, the surprise 1 seed, with heavy hearts playing after the loss of their, I mean, we call him their head coach, but he was just their father. Chris Thompson was the father of Mira Mesa football. Losing him this year left a huge hole in our community. Didn't derail their season, though. They have come together to be the number 1 overall seed. The La Jolla Vikings and Valley Center Jaguars are going to take on the other half of that bracket. La Jolla, in an interesting one, going from the perceived 1 seed, having to go through a bunch of injuries, take a bunch of hard losses. The 2-10 game, Scripps Ranch. I mean, Jax Leatherwood, that's a man's man right there. That's a man's man right there. And then obviously that last game with Poway RB, that's just a rivalry rehashed. No matter how hard RB tried not to be involved in that game. Number 1 versus number 9, though. Let's talk about that first. Mira Mesa and Christian. I'm going to go with the Marauders. I like the 1 next to their name, and I have no reason to pick against them right now. I apologize to Coach Mitchell. You're going to have to wait a little bit. You already got your first playoff win for Christian. You're going to maybe have to wait a little bit longer for the first CIF championship.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Christian for winning that first game, because San Diego Cavers, that's a gritty team that finds ways to win. So a big 3-point victory for Christian. Not you, but the football team.
Yeah, yeah.
You might have had a victory last week too. I don't know, but his your name is also.
No, I was at the Bishop's game.
Oh,
and
okay.
that anytime my brother-in-law takes an L, the family takes an L.
Okay, so no victory, I guess, unfortunately. But
yeah,
I like Mira Mesa. They're the 1 seed for a reason. This is going to be a very, very close game, though. I think there will be some points scored as well. I think this is going to be something like 35-38, something crazy like that. But I like.
I'll take the under on that.
All right,
I'll take the under on that.
Yeah,
Bodie.
Yeah, I'm going to go Mira Mesa here. Got to see them a couple of weeks ago in their big win against Scripps Ranch. And I think most impressively, there's so many underclassmen making plays for them. So this is a team that maybe they make a run this year, but if not, possibly move up to Division I next year, and a team to watch for.
Colton Toll.
Mira Mesa is a team on a mission. I would not want to get in the way of that. I'll go Mira Mesa.
We'll put that on the poll at SD Prep Insider. Is Mira Mesa a team on the mission, or a team on a mission?
Do you want to get in the way of that, or
yeah, do you want to get in the, or no? Is the better one? Is the better poll just if a team is on a mission? Do you ever want to get in their way? Maybe we'll go with that one instead. At SD Prep Insider, you can find all of the polls. That's everybody on that game? Yes.
Yeah.
La Jolla versus Valley Center. I had a season ended once by James Johnson and Valley Center. So I have no love there. Like, I get it. You're cool. It's no reason to have rivalries going 12 years later, but I still have them going. So I'm going La Jolla in this one. Tommy?
Somebody's back for La Jolla who I think might be kind of important, and his name's Jackson Stratton. I don't know the extent of, he signed the door. Very cool.
He signed the door, man.
I don't know the extent of how, like, percentage wise, how back he is, but the fact that he's even on the field is a giant thumbs up to me, in my opinion. So I like the Vikings this one. Again, they don't have the number 1 next to their name, because I think for a lot of the reason that he wasn't playing, and that 4 to me.
No, they took that L to Scripps with him playing. That's where I say this is just an interesting bracket, because we've seen what we thought was a preview of the championship,
right? And
neither of those teams are the 1 seed.
Anyway, so I like La Jolla, and I still think that coming in the next round when they play Mira Mesa, we're going to have a drag out, all out offensive shootout again. So I like La Jolla. Also, I'm now realizing as I can hear some of the feedback in my headphones. You're welcome for the free ASMR episode of the intern making her way through a taquito. Who else is left on this game? We got both of you guys, right? Colton and Bodie. So let's start with you, Bodie.
Yeah, it's La Jolla for me. Jackson Stratton being back just does so much for their offense. So I think especially at home, they get this one done this week.
Colton.
Yeah, a guy like Stratton, even if he's not fully healthy, with his talent, you're going to feel his impact all over the game. It's going to be huge for La Jolla. That bye week was huge for the health. I think they win.
I just want it pointed out that the first time we did a sweep where all of us picked La Jolla, I forced all of you to do it. This time, everyone picked it of their own volition and accord. On to the bottom half of this bracket, number 2 Scripps versus the lowest remaining seed, the number 10 ranked El Centro Spartans. I said, don't ever mess with the Spartans. Should Scripps Ranch mess with the Spartans?
I haven't seen a stat like this in a while. 32 touchdowns to interceptions. It's pretty good. That's Jax Leatherwood. I know we talk about him a lot, but that's That to me is crazy. Having 0 interceptions and throwing as often as they do. He's thrown the ball 206 times and not thrown a pick. Or sorry, 198 times and not thrown a pick. That is extremely impressive. I like Scripps in this, and I think Scripps is going to find their way in the finals as well. Not to pick past this round, but I like Scripps.
That's picking past 2 rounds. I like it.
2 rounds away.
Bodie.
Yeah, Scripps for me as well. Central getting a huge road win last week, so definitely want to acknowledge that. But the way Scripps offense has been throughout the year, and you guys mentioned Jack's stats, I mean, you can't pick against them here.
Colton.
Yeah, Central, obviously a team that's not really in the city. It's really huge for them to be in Division II. But that's really awesome for them, for that program. It's just unfortunate they have to run into a team like Scripps. So I'll take Scripps to go ahead and move on.
Central's going to give them every last ounce of concern. I think that if Scripps gets through this game, they become the team to look out for, because this is a tough one to win. Last one is a rehashing of a week 10 play-in of a rivalry game. Poway got it done the first time against Rancho Bernardo, but sometimes you will have teams hold things back. You know, looking at the playoff brackets, they might be like, okay, we might see this team again. And I'm curious if that's what RB has going on right now, or if Poway just simply is better this year and is going to get 2 up on their rivalry with RB when all is said and done. Bodie?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Poway. Both teams really like to run the ball, but Poway has done it against everyone and been successful. And I really don't think, seeing Rancho Bernardo in person last week, I think Poway will take this time. They got a week off after playing the same team. I think it'll be much of the same, and Poway gets a pretty easy victory here.
Colton?
Yeah, I have the same reasoning as Bodie. Week off is huge. Playing them essentially back-to-back games, that's huge. Power will move on.
Tommy?
I kind of want to call for the upset here. It was, again, it's a rivalry game. It was close. It was a 7-point game going into the fourth quarter, and then Poway ended up pulling away. I like RB in this one. They got to play last week. You know that they're angry from 2 weeks ago, and it's hard to beat the same team twice. So calling an upset.
All right, man. That's what I like about you. You're ballsy. The intern approves of it too. Where you going, intern? The intern is done with us.
She's over it.
She got her snacks and she's outie.